Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video today I'm going to do a mock test for the speaking section, a complete full mock test. So yes, please stay with me for the video and I'm going to show you some of the tips and tricks that I have already shown in my videos. The formats for retail lectures and described image, I'm going to use the same formats for this speaking test. Okay, so let's start the test. Here is the microphone check, so I'm just going to record myself and see. Hello, mic testing 1 2 3. Hello, and myself and see. Hello, mic testing 1 2 3. Hello. Okay, it's looks good, so I'm going to click next. Okay, the
Natural selection is a
volume is fine, so okay, click next. These are the instructions. Here, going to click next. Okay, so let's start the test. Okay, so this is the personal introduction. So for now I'm going to skip this because it doesn't carry any marks, but in the test you will have to prepare it and speak for like 20 seconds. Okay, so first question with read aloud. Okay, meeting etiquette refers to styles one needs to adopt when one is attending any meeting, seminar, presentation and so on. Listen to what the other person has to say. Never enter a meeting room without a notepad and pen. It is important to jot down important points for future reference. So make sure you practice a little bit loudly before it actually starts. Meeting etiquette refers to styles one needs to adopt when one is attending any meeting, seminar, presentation and so on. Listen to what the other person has to say. Never enter a meeting room without a notepad and pen. It is important to jot down important points for future reference. Your answer. Understanding how men and women communicate differently has come through strongly. Women tend to have more empathy, whereas men generally just want to cut to the chase. It's not that men in business are necessarily ruthless, it's just the way they communicate. Then learning to adapt to that is really important for a woman. Understanding how men and women communicate differently has come through strongly. Women tend to have more empathy, whereas men generally just want to cut to the chase. It's not that men in business are necessarily ruthless, it's just the way they communicate, and learning to adapt to that is really important for a woman. Okay, the Universal Declaration on Animal Welfare is proposed intergovernmental agreement to recognize that animals are sentient. I think that is sentient to prevent cruelty and reduce suffering and to promote standards on the welfare of animals such as farm animals, companion animals, animals in scientific research, drought animals, wildfire animals, and animals in recreation. Drought animals, drought. Okay. The Universal Declaration on Animal Welfare is a proposed intergovernmental agreement to recognize that animals are sentient, to prevent cruelty and reduce suffering, and to promote standards on the welfare of animals such as farm animals, companion animals, animals in scientific research, drought animals, wildlife animals, and animals in recreation. Okay, the WHO is the only agency that can declare a global health emergency. It oversees cooperation between national laboratories when a fast-moving disease like avian flu strikes. It sets global medical standards like declaring generic drugs safe, recommending the best treatment for emerging diseases which are important for developing countries. The WHO is the only agency that can declare a global health emergency. It oversees cooperation between national laboratories when a fast-moving disease like avian flu strikes. It sets global medical standards like declaring generic drugs safe and recommending the best treatment for emerging diseases which are important for developing countries. It's a bit long. Okay, never mind. Because purchasing is a process within the overarching. I think this is overarching procurement process. Both procurement purchasing are often used interchangeably. In the business world, the practice of using similar terminology in either conversation or printed materials is routine, although it is often confusing and should be avoided. Procurement deals with the sourcing activities, negotiation, and strategic selection of goods and services that are very important in organization. Because purchasing is a process within the overarching procurement process, both procurement and purchasing are often used interchangeably. In the business world, the practice of using similar terminology in either conversation or printed material is routine, although it is often confusing and should be avoided. Procurement deals with the sourcing activities, negotiation, and strategic selection of goods and services that are usually important to an organization. Purchasing, on the other hand, is the process of how goods and services are ordered. Many people gain their moral values from the organized religions, and even secular people would find it impossible to deny the importance of religion to the social political lives of most countries. Sometimes religious standpoints is clearly given in the Holy Book. Sometimes an interpretation or official pronouncement is made by a religious leader based on a written passage. Many people gain their moral values from the organized religions, and even secular people would find it impossible to deny the importance of religion to the social and political lives of most countries. Sometimes a religious standpoint is clearly given in the holy books. Sometimes an interpretation or official pronouncement is made by a religious leader based on a written passage. Okay, these are repeat sentence.
A random sample of 500 American teenagers was taken for the study.
A random sample of 500 American teenagers was taken for study.
Physique goes beyond mere physical characteristics.
Physics goes beyond mere physical characteristics.
Portable testing devices track emissions of a car in motion.
Portable tracking devices track the emotions of the car in motion. Sorry, I broke my concentration.
Blurred visuals come usually when we are distracted.
Blurred visuals come naturally when we are distracted. Blur visuals. Okay.
Each statement needs thorough investigation and verification.
Each statement needs thorough investigation and verification.
Scientists often turn to nature for inspiration.
Scientists often turn to nature for inspiration.
Researchers calculate the difference between willful and passive response.
Research has calculated the difference between the rural response.
Further work is needed to strengthen the claim made in the paper.
Further work is needed to strengthen the claim made in the paper.
For long, science remained entangled with superstition.
For long, science remained tangled with superstition.
Knowledge can be acquired by observing nature and its phenomena.
Knowledge can be acquired by observing nature and its phenomenon. Okay, so this is describe image. Alright, we have got 25 seconds. Okay, if you have gone through my random image videos, I think it is there, definitely there. The given image shows information about the historical range and current range of African lions. It also provides information in various categories such as Africa, Europe and Asia. It is clearly visible from this image that the historical range is shown by the yellow color. On the other hand, the current range is shown by the orange color. In conclusion, it can be stated that there are only 34,000 African lions remain in Africa. Okay. Yeah, this one is familiar as well, so I'm going to take this one in the title. Okay, from 2005 2006. Okay, these are the categories and I will speak this one in the conclusion. The given bar chart shows information about percentage of US adults with heart disease risk factors in the year 2005-2006. It also provides information in various categories such as obesity, high blood pressure, cigarette smoking and high cholesterol. It is clearly visible from this chart that the highest was recorded for inactivity, which is 39.5%. On the other hand, the lowest was recorded for diabetes, which is 10.1%. In conclusion, it can be stated that this bar chart shows the phases of cardiovascular disease in America. Okay, the pie chart, it's very easy. This one is in my file as well. Yes. Okay, so title, okay, some are the categories, high, low, and then conclusion. The given pie chart shows information about factors influencing health and well-being. It also provides information in various categories such as social and economic factors, health behaviors, clinical care, and physical environment. It is clearly visible from this pie chart that the highest was recorded for social and economic factors, which is 40%. On the other hand, the lowest was recorded for genes and biology, which is only 10%. In conclusion, it can be stated that this pie chart shows very crucial information about the various factors influencing health. Okay, so this is the retail lecture.
You are all aware that nowadays disease is something not very difficult for us to contract. The pharmaceutical industry is worth billions. A lot of money spent on medication can be saved by taking a few simple remedial, I should say preventative, steps. Remedial steps can only be taken if we know the reasons that lead us to a diseased condition. Let us discuss some of the causes that are responsible for our poor health. The primary reason is the way we live. We have developed a lifestyle which is, to say the least, unhealthy. We stay up till late in the night doing all sorts of things like attending parties, wherein we smoke, consume alcohol, and eat unhealthy food. All these activities serve as an open invitation to numerous diseases. In addition to the faulty lifestyle of ours, we inhale polluted air, drink impure water, and eat contaminated food every day. Inhaling polluted air leads to an increase in the number of people suffering from respiratory problems. Consuming impure water causes waterborne diseases, and eating impure food builds up toxin levels in the body.
In this lecture, the speaker was talking about the unhealthy lifestyle and various diseases. In the beginning of the lecture, the speaker covered many topics which include pharma industry, medication, preventive steps, causes for poor health. In addition, she also discussed various other aspects such as lifestyle, unhealthy, late at night, smoke, alcohol, unhealthy food, faulty lifestyle, contaminated food, and waterborne diseases. In conclusion, it can be stated that the speaker provided very crucial and interesting information about the lifestyle and various factors affecting it.
The sale of automobiles in Australia has crossed the 1 million mark and touched 1.04 million. The sale rose in spite of uncertainty regarding interest rates and soaring fuel prices. Dealer incentives and a reduction in prices drove importers and local car makers. Industry experts have given many reasons for this rise in car sales. Wide range of brands and a large number of individual models have given consumers a wide option to choose from. Also, prices fell due to intense competition. Automobile industry is one of the most prosperous fields of the contemporary times. The industry is here to stay. It offers a wide range of opportunities to people with talent, creativity, and initiative. The job of an automobile designer is a very challenging one. It requires knowledge, skill, and ingenuity. You need to have a thorough understanding of the basic concepts. It is essential that you get formal training as an automobile designer. This field needs the new talented generation. Their bright new ideas, their zest and zeal would help these enthusiasts to explore this not-so-developed arena. In Australia we have the technology, sources, expert training, but there are few takers. People prefer to explore this field of automobile designing in other nations. I'd like all of you to use the potentials of Australia and take the Australian automobile industry to new heights.
In this lecture, the speaker was talking about the automobile industry in Australia. In the beginning, the speaker covered many topics which include the sales of car rose, the interest rate drops in prices, and the rise in the sale. In addition, he also discussed various other aspects such as consumers, intense competition, industry is here to stay, automobile designer with skills and training, the new talent and ideas. In conclusion, the speaker said that we have the technology and talent here in Australia to make new cars.
What is the term used for the sun's energy?
Solar energy.
How many years does a millennium have?
1000 years.
If a physician treats our body, what does a psychiatrist treat?
Our mind. Okay, I think it's from this.
What percentage of total power generated in the USA is nuclear energy?
20%.
Something that can be eaten is edible. What is something that can be heard?
Audible. Okay, so we have completed our test. So let's now check the answers. We'll go through the complete analysis, the answers, the marks, and the overall score. So all right, we have got our score here. It's showing 84 out of 90. So yeah, it's a pretty good score. And let's check what we got. The score from every question. Here is the breakdown of the item wise questions and their scores in percentage term. So from the read aloud we got 83 out of 90, that means 92%. Repeat sentence is 85%. Describe image is very good, 93%. And retail lecture 80%. I think I missed a few key sentences in the second retail lecture. The fluency was not very good. So but yes, overall answer short question is 100%. So we overall score is pretty good. Here we can see this question wise answers, the answers that I have recorded, but okay, you can already check in the video. Alright, so yes, that's very important. Okay, repeat sentence, read aloud, definitely they are two of the most important questions in the entire PTE test. Okay. Okay, so with this score I'm going to conclude this video, and I'm going to see you in the next video with another mock test. Most probably this time will be either writing or reading. Okay, whatever it is, it will be soon, in just a few days. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out of any of my videos. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. So goodbye till then.